You know, it's just phenomenal that while the world seems to just be so dark, this is the time when the light shines and it's most seen. This is the time that President Javier Milei of Argentina says, I'm going to move my embassy to Jerusalem in solidarity with the one democracy in the Middle East. Great. You know, and I'm excited that a second hostage was also found. His name hasn't been revealed yet for publication, but that's in Khan Yunis. Our guys, Yahalom and others, have been searching a tunnel for traps, booby traps, explosives, and have been able to check this tunnel and have been able to recover another hostage. Amazing, right? And I'll tell you what, this is a turning point. When Hamas starts firing on their own people who are getting aid, just executing people like that, they're losing any support they had left, you know. And I like how Richard Kemp says that, you know, the foreign commander of the British Army in Afghanistan. He says, you know, the fact that they're shooting on Gaza Humanitarian Foundation's workers out of desperation means their rule is coming to a quick end. Now, it's amazing that in Syria, on a routine little movement, and it's so good that we're there in southern Syria, suddenly there was a Hamas squad. As our guys are there in that buffer zone, you can see why we have to be in southern Syria. Look at that. Southern Lebanon. Look at that. And I like how Mike Huckabee, he speaks out and he says Muslim countries around the world should just give up some of their massive land for a Palestinian state over in their Muslim country. It's perfect. You know, they're Muslims. They can help these other Muslims in their Muslim country. Now, everyone's asking, what do I think about the upcoming, you know, Israel's prepared right now to strike Iran without United States assistance. What do I think about that? You know, first of all, you've heard, it was even on NBC in the United States, that Israel's preparing to strike Iran. And you saw that the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Association, says Iran has been violating nuclear oversight and is in big trouble. It's a resolution backed by 19 nations, and they say they're in breach of the very nuclear. They're raising the nuclear red flag, and they're saying time's up for Iran. That's it. And I'm telling you what, United States is evacuating their embassies. You've seen that. The U.S. Embassy in Baghdad is preparing for evacuation. They might be already all the way evacuated by now. The State Department is authorizing the voluntary departure of all non-essential staff from also Bahrain, Kuwait, all kinds of embassies all over the Middle East within brief striking range from Iran. And so U.S. Navy is put their Navy on high alert throughout the Persian Gulf. All the U.S. oil tankers are on, you know, elevated security. I mean, you know when you see movies and it's like DEFCON, you're seeing that happen in real life right now. And this is serious, guys. There's credible evidence that Iran is very close to assembling a nuclear device or already has one or more. So the tensions are growing to the level where Trump said they're going to have to pay if they will not stop enriching uranium for a nuclear weapon. And so what do I think about all this? I think that the president of Iran, whatever, Masoud Pezeshkian, I think that he needs to change his ways. So does the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. You know, I'm telling you what, they're saying that our enemies are trying to incite internal strife between us, but they need to say, no, you are supporters of terror, you are terrorists, and terror will be stopped. You know, that's what I think. I think they need to get that message in their heads. Diplomacy has failed. But I'll tell you what, whatever happens, don't be worried. We're on the right side of history. These things must come, but don't be worried. Hosea chapter 11, verse 10 says, they will follow the Lord, the God of Israel, and he will roar like a lion. When he roars, his children will come trembling from the west. And I believe that is this trembling, this roaring is a global shaking. And hey, a lot of Jewish people are going to come here, but a lot of heroes are going to arise. And we're going to win this one.